Our old friend, he's back. It's been a while since we last spoke to Ragin Al Iaquinta, and now he's kind enough to join us. Last but not least, there he is. Ooh, from a different spot. Whoa, look at that. Big Guns Iaquinta. Where'd those come from?
I feel like I'm freaking half retarded after listening to Mike Perry. Holy shit.
Stop. Come on.
You could have cut that one a little shorter.
Jesus,
sorry. What the hell? I tell you what, I'm more nervous about my girlfriend. He better be nervous about me. I'm training with he's like our grappling match. He's gonna get seriously injured. It's bit. Oh, I'm looking forward. That got me amped up. That got me really amped up.
You're welcome. How much you weigh these days, Al?
I'm like, what did he say? I was gonna be 179. He's probably right. I'm probably like 179.
Well, then he said 165. He kept calling you a lightweight, but you don't look like a lightweight.
I'm a lightweight, definitely. I mean, look, I've been putting a lot of work in since my last fight. And Mike Perry's in big trouble. That guy, I've wrestled my whole life, right? I wrestled growing up. And I train with like the best guys in the world in jiu-jitsu. So I don't know what he's in big trouble. Big trouble.
What's your side of the story? Like, how did this all come about for you? Did Chael reach out to you?
I actually was listening to Chael's podcast, a big fan of Chael's podcast. And I heard that Mike Perry wanted to grapple. So I hit him up. I was like, does Mike Perry have an opponent for this thing? He was like, I don't know. Does he have one now? I said, yeah, let's fucking go.
Wow.
So Mike Perry's a guy that I don't know. Maybe if he's talking about going down to 155, we might fight after this, I guess. That'd be a good fight, I think, But I don't know. I think that guy's shot, man. That guy's shot.
How do you feel about him? Because we showed the tweets earlier. Like, I think a lot of people forgot about this. You guys going back and forth like 3-4 years ago. How do you feel about him now? Is there beef there?
I don't know, man. He's just not too smart. He's entertaining, you know what I mean? This whole thing. The guy's not too technical, to be honest. He's really not. So he's in big trouble in this matchup. He's just like a strong, athletic guy that just doesn't know anybody. He doesn't know anything. Doesn't know any. I've wrestled against guys like this my whole life. You just got to weather the storm, and I think I can gas him out in 5 minutes. He's like, cardio's a mentality. We'll see. We're going to see. I'm going to absolutely put it on him. 5 minutes, I think I can gas him out in 5 minutes and just make him quit, to be honest with you.
Are you up to speed on the rules, like gi, no gi, all that stuff? This is no gi, right?
Yeah, it's no gi. It's a no gi grappling match. It's 5 minutes. Ibero. That's another thing. He's like, man, I don't even know the rules. I'm just coming down for the fight. Bro, I've been training with guys that like compete in the top of the top competitions in jiu-jitsu. Like Abu Dhabi, all these grappling tournaments, I'm going with them every day. This guy doesn't even know what he's so clueless. He has no idea what he got himself into. He's in a tremendous amount of trouble in this match.
So you're taking this very seriously.
I'm taking everything. I mean, we're going in there. He doesn't even. People get seriously injured in these grappling tournaments, and I'm going out there to make him tap. And if he doesn't tap, it's not going to be a good night for him. So I think, he's more worried about his girlfriend, his wife, whatever it is. He should be worried about me because I'm training with Jason Rao, Nick Ronan. These guys are guys that he probably, you ask around the jiu-jitsu world, these are the fucking guys, and I'm training with them every day. I'm a fucking guy, bro. This guy's in big, big trouble. Big trouble.
And by the way, with something like this, do you have to ask the UFC for permission before you agree to it?
What are they going to say? No?
I don't know. I mean, they know now. Okay. Things got really quiet all of a sudden.
Well, I think they're doing. I think we're. Did you see in the second round, or was it the third round? Dustin Poirier is fighting Khabib Nurmagomedov, right?
Yeah.
And he goes, I can't get this guy off of me. Actually, it might have been the first round. Not a lot of space, not a lot of space. Can't get this guy off of me. Who did he think he was fighting? How long did he have to prepare for that fight?
Well, he fought in April, and the fight was in September. So, I mean, technically 5 months.
He knew that Khabib is a wrestler that just gets on top of you and doesn't give you space, right? And he said he was going to his coaches. He was going in the middle of the round. Not a lot of space, guys. Can't get him off of me. Bro, that's what the fuck you signed up for. That's the point, right? Did you not watch his fights? Did you not see what he does? He threw one guillotine attempt. It was a close guillotine attempt. I think Khabib struggled a little bit. And then he was like, all right, that's it. I'm going home. He didn't even defend the choke. The choke went on so fast, and he was like this. His hands were in the air. The first thing you do is fucking grab the head. He didn't even do zero defense. He was like, I'm going home. I want out. I want to be back in freaking Florida, Louisiana, wherever the hell. This is not where I want to be, right? So he doesn't have a fight coming up. That's the fight. The UFC just has to call him. I'm pretty sure I called Hunter. I texted Sean Shelby. I said, that's the fight. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know, maybe they didn't offer it to him, but if they did, he turned it down. So either way, the offer is extended now, and that's it. I think it's a good fight. I think he's got nothing coming. He's got no one. He thinks his stock is a lot higher than it is. He got choked out unconscious. Not unconscious. He would have got choked out unconscious, but he tapped before the deed could be done. So he's pretty much, whatever. I think that's the fight that needs to be made.
Wow. Okay. I have to admit, initially when you started talking about that, I wasn't sure where we were going, but I like where we ended up. You want to fight. I guess you suspect that at some point I was going to ask you about what's next. You cut to the chase. You want to fight Dustin Poirier next.
I heard him on the thing. He said he doesn't have a fight coming up. No one wants to. He thinks he's like the number one contender, but he's really not. I fought Khabib, and on freaking like a minute's notice, and then I go on Kevin Lee's ranked ahead of me. But the rankings don't. I don't know. That's the fight to make. He said, "Oh, I want an exciting fight." He's gonna get an exciting. I'm gonna fuck him up. I really think he wants to work on his leg locks. I think that's the fight. He wants to work on it. He's like, who's he working with leg locks in Florida? I'm working with freaking guys that the Danaher Death Squad. These guys are freaking unreal. You can't even get in there. You can't even get close to them. They're attacking your legs. So he wants to work on his leg locks. We'll work on leg locks. Let's go.
By the way, does it drive you nuts that Kevin Lee is ranked above you?
Not really, because it's kind of like your son doing good. You're happy for him. You're like, oh, that's good for my son. He's doing better than me. You know what I mean? But I could literally beat him at any. I could beat him at any time.
I was wondering how you were going to answer that. That was pretty good.
It's truth, though. Come on, I beat the guy twice. How is he ranked ahead of me?
I know it's with all due respect, he's doing great. Let's give him some props. He's doing great as of late, but it does seem a little weird that he's ranked above you.
No, he had a big win. He threw a good kick, and he's ranked. Get the fuck out of here, Kevin Lee. Come on. He's gonna get. I don't know. Hey, I hope he keeps winning. It'd be good. I really don't hope he keeps winning. I can't lie. All the opponents, everybody I fought, I hope they win except Kevin Lee. I just can't. It makes you look good when somebody you won or somebody you lost. Like I was rooting for Cerrone, whatever. You root for the guys that beat you because it makes you. Kevin Lee, I just can't root for. The guy is just. You can't root for the guy. He thinks he won. Watch the fight again. Watch the 4th and the 5th round of our fight, and tell me that you think you won. I freaking I made him look like a little girl. I was running him around. He didn't take a step forward. He was backing up the whole time. He thinks he won. Get the fuck out of here! Holy shit! That guy really, he's on something else. Maybe now he's with a good camp though. I don't know. He bounces around. He never really, whatever. Yeah, I don't know.
What went wrong against Dan Hooker back in October?
I fought a tough guy and I didn't bring my A game, and he definitely did. You know, maybe I brought my A game and he was just his A game is better than my A game. I don't know. I felt like that was he's tough. He's tough. You know, he's tough. So
Tougher than you
he's gonna
thought?
go out. Nah, I don't know. I don't think he's. Nah, I don't know. I had a good gauge on his skill set and what he was gonna do. Um, he brought it, and I couldn't. I felt like once I started to get going, really in like the second round, I really started to get going. I was switching. I was a little southpaw, and then once I started getting some stuff down, he clipped me with a shot, and that kind of reset everything. So I felt like I kind of had some momentum going in that fight, and I was starting to figure him out and starting to do better. And then he clipped me with a shot, and that kind of reset everything. And that's what a good guy does. He'll check you when you make a mistake. So I made a few mistakes, and yeah, he's a tough fighter. I'm looking forward to his fight with Felder. Felder's a guy that I've crossed paths with, was supposed to fight a bunch of times, and it never ended up working out. But yeah, that's gonna be a great fight, and Felder's going to New Zealand to fight him in his home. So I kind of took that fight. Uh, Going over to Australia, it was pretty fun. I had my whole team with me. I really had everything. I was training my training incredible. Sarah Longo, Law MMA. I was going to the sports science lab in Staten Island. Really, I was on point, and he put it on me. He was everything that I thought he was going to be, and I couldn't figure it out, and that's how it goes sometimes, you know.
Of course, famously, you were supposed to fight Paul Felder on that 223 card, and the whole thing with Max Holloway and Connor happened, and you moved up. So, as you mentioned, your paths have crossed in the past. Your paths have crossed in the past. Who do you like in that fight?
I really have no idea. I don't know. It's going to be a good fight. We'll see.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of hope Hooker goes out there and puts on a show the way he did in our fight, and but we'll see. We'll see how Felder going over to you know, that trip is pretty wild. I went out there 2 weeks early, and really it took a little while to get acclimated, and then once I got my it's that's a whole thing in itself, is to go over there, and it's fun. You got to make it fun. You got to kind of enjoy the area. We went around. I had my team with me, like I said, and we saw Melbourne and kind of explored, got our training, and it's fun, man. I got the best team around me. Did you see Marab's fight this weekend?
Yes, incredible.
Holy shit! You had Mike Perry on the show. Can you freaking? Are you
I'm
kidding me?
sorry.
You should have.
Well, it's to pump up your fight. I'll say something. Marab had. Go ahead.
Ariel, this was a great show if Mike Perry was out and Marab was in. That guy is the best guy in the world. He's the complete opposite of Mike Perry. There's no, like, you put these two. Marab is the best guy in the world. He's an animal when it comes to fighting, and then outside of the ring, he's just the nicest guy, looking out for his team. He's so happy to be here with us and be on the team. Like, it's just not many people come to like our team and really like fit in and get us behind, just like he gets behind us, we get behind him. Aljo, it's like me, him, and Aljo go out to all the fights together. That guy is just unreal, and he beat the crap out of me and Aljo the entire week leading up to that fight. Altitude, get the fuck out of here. We didn't even want to tell him. We didn't want to tell him that there was an altitude, because we didn't want to, you know, like get in his Marab, did you know about the altitude? He goes, yeah, brother, I know. I don't give a shit. You know, I just go. I just go. And he really is a machine. There was no, the first day I got there, I was like, I think I threw one combination and I was like, holy shit, I'm feeling this. You know what I mean? And he just pushed through. He didn't give a shit. Altitude, freaking. He fought his first fight with the flu, and no one even knows what this guy. You know, I get word of like where he comes from in the Republic of Georgia, the town that he comes from, and where he is right now. It's really incredible that just the person he is. It's insane, and I can't be more happy and more blessed to be around people like him, Aljamain Sterling, the rest of the team that we're with. It's incredible. So I really think you did a big disservice to the MMA community by having Mike Perry on instead of Javashvili. So maybe next time.
Yeah, you could blame Corporate Jake for that. He told me to have Mike Perry on. Merab, by the way, had 12 takedowns. Ray Borg had 10. Just the second card in UFC history where two fighters landed 10-plus takedowns in one card. So much respect to him. Props. Brooklyn, is that what we're shooting for? Brooklyn against Dustin Poirier? Would that be fair?
Brooklyn, I mean, I guess it's a little soon.
Okay, so you don't care about that anymore.
Against Dustin Poirier right now, in my freaking garage, I'll beat the shit out of him.
Oh, my.
I mean, wherever, whenever, whatever. Mike Perry's going to get killed next weekend. Holy shit.
This weekend, Sunday, UFC Fight Pass, Submission Underground, Chael P's promotion. I can't wait. Yeah, I'm very excited. Al Iaquinta against Mike Perry. I feel like you wanted to say something here, and we lost you.
Wait, what's that?
Okay, we lost you there. What did you want to say?
Oh. I just said Mike Perry. It's going to be a good one. Tune in. Submission Underground Sunday at like 3 o'clock Eastern, 12 o'clock over there. It's going to be a good fight, man.
Good luck. By the way, I think it's 3 Pacific, 6 Eastern, just for the record. But tomato.
Exactly.
Please don't slam your computer, okay? Oh, Jesus. Oh, stop. Oh, my gosh. I mean, how lucky are we? We get to do this show, talk to these people each and every week. I mean, these are characters. I hope he didn't break his computer. For the love of God, I hope he didn't break it. Hello, everyone. It's Ariel Helwani. I just came here to thank you for watching our ESPN YouTube channel. It's the best. You know what else is the best? The ESPN app. You can get highlights, analysis, all that stuff and more. And if you want premium content and live streaming sports, there's only one place for all of that. It's ESPN Plus.